Well, hi everyone. My name's Jane. So I'm originally from the UK. I moved to Brazil when I was 24. My husband is Brazilian, and we have two kids grown up now. And I've been teaching English for, I don't know, more than 30 years. I taught in other countries as well, like France, Germany, United States. And now I work as a university lecturer at a university here in Brazil, and I teach translators. So translators, they translate from Portuguese to English and English to Portuguese. And I also teach English. Well, I teach the translators English as well. So that's it.
So proud. So
Srinivas,
Yes,
what's your mother's name?
Hemalata.
Hemlata. Is she doing any job?
Yes, she is a weaver.
She's a weaver. How long has she been a weaver?
Since her 8th standard.
Since her 8th standard. So what's your father?
My father is a cycle mechanic.
Cycle mechanic. How long has he been a cycle mechanic?
Since he is 8th standard.
Since his 8th standard. So Akash,
Yes.
what's your favorite curry food?
Lady's finger.
Lady's finger. How long have you been liking lady's finger?
Since my childhood.
Since your childhood. So Dikshit. Dikshit,
Yes,
who is your favorite hero?
Allu Arjun.
Allu Arjun. How long have you been liking Allu Arjun?
Since Ilavaram released.
Since the movie released. Ma'am,
Yes? Hi,
how long
Sainagra.
have you, ma'am, how long have you been a teacher?
I've been a teacher for more than 30 years.
60.
Yes,
So in which school are you studying?
Z.P.H.S School Ilavaram.
How long have you been studying in that school?
Since my 6th standard.
Since your 6th standard. So you said one example. Your mother has been a weaver since her 8th standard. Her 8th standard already completed. So at what time this action started? Past or present?
Past.
Past. Is she still continuing as a weaver?
Yes.
So it is continuing in the present also. Akash,
Yes.
you said that you have been liking lady's finger curry since your childhood.
Yes.
So your childhood already completed. Are you still liking the
Completed.
lady's finger?
Yes. I'm liking lady's finger.
So your it is continuing in the present also. So
Yes.
if you observe these two examples, the actions started in the past and continuing in the present. So will you try one example? Akash, will you try one example, please?
Yes. I have been liking green color since my childhood.
Okay, say in present perfect tense.
I have liked my favorite green color.
Okay. Srinivas, will you say one example for unfinished actions in present perfect?
Yes. I have liked Prabhas since Bahubali movie released.
Dikshit, will you say one example
Yes,
in present perfect?
I have liked Kabaddi since I watched Kabaddi in TV.
Okay. So in which uses do we use all these examples? Do you know that?
No.
We use in unfinished actions. In what actions we use?
Unfinished actions.
Okay, do you know what are unfinished actions?
No.
Unfinished actions means an action started in the past and continuing in the present. So I'll say one example. I have studied in Z.P.H.S High School since my 6th grade. Okay?
Okay.
Akash,
Yes.
how old are you?
15.
15 years. So do you have any memory in your 15 years journey? Memorable, please.
No.
No. Or famous food that you ate?
I think yes.
What's that?
Chicken biryani.
Chicken biryani. Do you remember this your lifelong?
Yes.
Okay. Srinivas?
Yes.
So do you have any memory in your journey up to 13 years?
Yes.
Memorable? Okay, say that.
I have tasted American chocolate.
You have tasted American chocolate. Do you remember this your life?
So it looks like Sayana's broke up a lot. She has unstable network connectivity.
Sir, I can.
Okay, carry on, please.
Okay. Srinivas, okay. Do you remember this your lifelong?
Yes.
Okay. Dikshit,
Yes.
do you have any memory that you
I went
remember
to
your life?
Mortota Beach.
Once repeat again.
I went to Mortota Beach.
Okay. Do you remember this your lifelong?
Yes.
Okay. So Srinivas? Oh, not. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, wait. I'll ask the ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
do you have any memory?
Yes.
Okay, could you please share, ma'am?
So I have been to France, to Paris.
Ma'am, do you remember this your lifelong?
Yes, I do. It was very exciting.
Srinivas?
Yes.
So you all said some examples. Like you have tasted American chocolate and you have been to France like that. So in which uses do we use these examples? Can you try?
I don't know.
Okay. We use in life experiences. Do you know what a life experiences means?
No.
Life experience means an incident happened in some person's life that he remembers throughout his life is known as life experiences. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. What is the first usage?
Unfinished reactions.
Second one?
Life experiences.
Okay. Do you know in which sense do we use these unfinished actions or life experiences?
Is it present perfect tense?
Yes, you're right. We use in present perfect tense. Do you know the structure?
No.
The structure is subject plus has or have plus V3 plus object. V3 is the third form of the verbs and has or have we use for the to for she, he, I, he, we, they. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Completed, sir.
Well, first of all, very good. So, Sainagrasi, how old are you?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you?
How old?
14 years.
How old are you?
14 years.
14. You have the talent of an English teacher. Would you like to become an English teacher?
Yes.
I thought so. You have a very clear voice. You had a very good rapport. Rapport means a good relationship with your students, and you explained things very well. And I think you're going to make a great English teacher.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, so everybody, well done for being great students. So I think you know your tenses. You gave some great examples, and I thought it was very interesting because English has many variations around the world. Okay, so we have British English, American English, but actually those kind of Englishes, because we can say world Englishes, have their variations depending on where they are from. And then we have one of the examples that you gave was I'm liking, and what have you been liking? So using the verb like in the continuous. And I know that in India, that is very common. And in other places, it's not so common. And I thought that was really interesting. It shows our variations. It shows how English is spoken around the world. Okay. Also, I thought it was very interesting. I think it was Damala, I'm not sure, but you said that you like ladies' fingers. Lady fingers.
Yes,
Ah.
yes.
Was it you, Damala? Yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I learned from Hari, from your teacher, that lady fingers is a vegetable, and I call ladies fingers okra. Have you ever heard this word?
Yes.
Okra?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I remember once Harry was he took a picture of a market with lots of vegetables and fruits, and said that they were lady fingers. I'd never heard of that term before.
Yes.
And very, very interesting. What else do I have to say? So, oh yeah, about the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. The verbs work, study, and live, these three verbs, when you use them in present perfect and present perfect continuous, they don't really change the meaning. There's a very subtle meaning. For example, I have worked in Brazil for 30 years, or I have been working in Brazil for 30 years. There's not much difference. But other verbs, there probably will be. And the present perfect continuous is an interesting tense. For example, let's imagine that you see two people who are covered in paint, right? And you say, oh, goodness, what have you been doing? So they say, I've been painting my room. I've been painting the ceiling, right? So we use the present perfect continuous when we see visually something. So, for example, imagine that you saw somebody in the city and they were out of breath, they were panting, they were red, and you say, what have you been doing? So the person could say, I've been running. So you can see the visual result. Okay, so that's quite an interesting use of the present perfect continuous. So yeah, I think that's it. Well done, everybody.